As we age, our immune systems naturally become less resilient. That means a simple flu season can become a serious health threat. But did you know that not all flu viruses are the same? Today, we'll explore the two most common types, Influenza A and Influenza B, and what every old adult needs to know to stay safe, healthy, and prepared. So grab a warm drink, settle in, and let's break down these invisible invaders in simple, clear terms. What is influenza anyway? Influenza, or the flu, is a contagious respiratory illness caused by influenza viruses. It spreads easily through tiny droplets in the air when someone coughs, sneezes, or even talks. Every year, millions of people are infected, especially during the fall and winter months. And while most people recover in about a week, for older adults, the flu can lead to complications like pneumonia, heart problems, or even hospitalization. That's why it's so important to understand what we're up against. Starting with the two main players, Influenza A and Influenza B. Meet the viruses, Influenza A versus Influenza B. Let's start with Influenza A. This one is a troublemaker. It can infect humans and animals, like birds and pigs. It mutates quickly and has been responsible for global flu pandemics, including the 2009 swine flu outbreak. Influenza B, on the other hand, only infects humans. It's more stable and doesn't cause pandemics, but it still shows up in seasonal flu outbreaks year after year. Both types can cause very similar symptoms, but influenza A tends to hit harder and spread faster. Key differences you should know. Here's a simple comparison to help make sense of it. While both types are dangerous for seniors, Influenza A tends to be the more aggressive threat. The symptoms: how to spot the flu early. Whether it's type A or B, the flu usually brings on symptoms suddenly, and they can knock you off your feet. Here's what to watch for: fever or chills, dry cough, sore throat, runny or stuffy nose, muscle aches, fatigue, headaches, sometimes vomiting or diarrhea, more in children, but possible in adults too. If you start feeling off, especially during flu season, don't wait it out. The earlier you respond, the better your chances of recovery. Why seniors are at higher risk. As we age, our immune response becomes slower and less effective. That's why older adults, especially those over 60, are more likely to get severely ill from the flu, be hospitalized, develop complications like pneumonia or heart problems, have a slower recovery. Chronic conditions like diabetes, heart disease, or COPD can make things even riskier. That's why prevention and early action are absolutely essential. Prevention: what actually works? Good news, you're not powerless. Here are the most effective ways to protect yourself from Influenza A and B. 1. Get your annual flu shot, especially the high-dose vaccine designed for seniors. 2. Wash your hands regularly. Soap and water are your best friends. 3. Avoid sick people when possible. 4. Disinfect frequently touched surfaces, phones, doorknobs, light switches. 5. Stay active and eat well. A healthy body supports a strong immune system. 6. Wear a mask in crowded indoor places during flu season. Vaccines are updated yearly to target the strains expected to be most common, including both A and B types. What if you get the flu? If you do catch the flu, don't panic. But don't delay either. Call your doctor right away. Antiviral medications like Tamiflu, oseltamivir, or Relenza zanamivir can shorten the illness, lessen symptom severity, prevent complications. But here's the key: they only work well if taken within the first 48 hours of symptoms starting. So act fast, rest up, drink fluids, and stay isolated until you're better. Influenza A and B may seem like just letters and numbers, but for older adults, they can spell serious trouble. Stay informed, stay vaccinated, and stay connected to the care you need. Because aging doesn't have to mean vulnerability. It can mean wisdom, and with wisdom comes protection.